Even with a big bike like the Goldwing, you often wonder where you're going to put your helmets. The same applies to most bikes really. And some manufacturers have come up with different ways, and Honda Goldwing have got a method of attaching your helmet, which I'll show you in a minute. But the Shad top box that I fitted takes two full-size helmets, flip-up Shoei Neotech 2 helmets with no problem at all. This is an expandable top box, and this is on its full expansion. But you can see very clearly that the two helmets, and mine's got a camera mount on the front as well, the two helmets fit comfortably, and you can get a lot of gloves and neck warmers and all sorts of things in around the side. The difficulty is when you're going on a tour and your top box is full, because the panniers aren't that big. You can't get the helmets in the panniers on the Goldwing. So if you're going on a tour, what do you do? Well, this is Honda's answer. Honda produced this nifty little tool, which is a helmet lock. And the idea that this part goes through the D-ring of a helmet. Well, needless to say that not every helmet comes with a D-ring. And the Shoei Neotech 2, their flip-up helmets, they have the clips, don't they? There's nowhere here that helmet lock can fit. And besides that, this little device from Honda, as clever as it is, only takes one helmet, and the Goldwing's made for touring, so there's likely to be two of you. And there's no way you can put it, and even if it did have a D-ring, it's not beyond the possibility of somebody cutting the strap there and replacing just that part. So is it the most secure? Let me show you how it fits and whether there's an alternative. So with Honda, very cleverly, you open your pannier, and there's a lever here that you pull, and you'll notice just here something pops out there, and then this helmet going through your D-ring, if you had one, you find it fits down there, and you push that back, and that's locked in, and your helmet is locked in behind it. It's very clever, except for, as I say, you've got to have a D-ring. It'll only take one helmet, and that helmet is there rubbing against your pannier. When you come back to your bike and you want to release your helmet, you do exactly the same. That comes out, and this just pulls away. So it's quite clever. Just doesn't work very well. There must be a better method. So let me show you me making an equivalent of one of these that will take two helmets. This is a finished Nomsky Honda clip. I've copied the Honda one exactly in dimensions, but I've drilled two holes, two 10mm holes, so that I can fit not just helmets but also clothing. And it goes in exactly the same way, and you close it, lock your panniers, and that is fixed. That's not going to go anywhere. So how do we use this new clip to attach two helmets securely? I have a kryptonite, that's the make of it, kryptonite cable. It's 10 millimeters thick, steel covered with a plastic protective coating so it won't damage your bike. And the strength depends on your lock, of course, so whatever you're happy with. This is the ABUS. This is a Thatcher approved lock. It's not cheap, but by shopping around you can get a very good price on this one. But whatever you're happy with. And then I take this kryptonite cable and put it through the chin section of the helmets. This is 4 foot long cable. I'm trying to do it backwards here so that you can see everything. Then just put one loop inside another, and the padlock then simply fits like that. This is a very secure lock and a very secure cable. You may have something that fits already, just whatever you're happy with. We tend to then cover the helmets in their covers, just to put the helmets over. I know it says shoey on them so everybody can see what's inside, but it just gives it that little bit of more protection. And then we go off for the day, knowing that the helmets are very secure. The second hole we use with another ABUS thinner link that goes through the sleeves of our jackets, because in a hot day you'd know where to put your jackets with armour in. So we put the cable through the ABUS long cable through the sleeve of the jacket goes on the seat, and the cable clips into the second hole on there. So it's got a double purpose if that's what you want. It might look a little bit cumbersome, but it's very secure. So I hope you've enjoyed that.